Please, somebody help! These outlaws came out of nowhere and opened fire!
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following line.
Hey, please, I'm under attack!
Welcome to Modern Space Industries.
You are clear to launch.
System check.
Use some support about now. Thank you, and please visit again.
Autopilot is now on. Autopilot is now off. Landing gear raised. Autopilot is now on. Autopilot is now off. Autopilot is now on. Autopilot is now off.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Shields damaged.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Smart buy. Nice to see you again. Good purchase. Nice choice. Hi. Thanks for coming in. We got a lot of variety. Take your time and have a look. Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit A. Goodbye. the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System
You are clear to launch. Thank you, and please visit again.
drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
Like my daughter's this female car. Fucking that's my fault.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to park the car and get out of the car. Okay.
You having a bad day, just say that.
Oh, I'm not having that day until you started talking while driving at the same
Oh no! Come on, man! Y'all, okay, walk through this with me. You have a court hearing. You were lucky enough to have the court hearing via Zoom. What is the one place you should not attend your virtual court hearing if you are attending the court hearing for having a suspended license?
I'm not even driving. I'm parking somebody's car.
Even if this hearing wasn't about a suspended license, you still shouldn't attend the court hearing via Zoom, via video conference while you are driving.
You having a bad day, just say that.
That is dangerous. Any judge would probably get mad at you just for that. But doing that while attending a hearing about your suspended license makes it 5 million times worse. Knowledge Hammer. Knowledge Hammer. You know what? The Knowledge Hammer is tired. Knowledge Hammer is just tired of y'all's Take a rest, Knowledge Hammer. No more Knowledge Hammer today. Okay, y'all, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. The Knowledge Hammer needs to get some rest, so please do not disturb the Knowledge Hammer. My goal is always to make content worthy of your time. I hope you had fun. I ask that you consider subscribing to this community. We just passed 449,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
This is the most uncalled for, unprofessional way to try a case.
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. It's time for react to the top post of the week on the greatest subreddit on the internet, r/Attorney Tom. Let's jump right into it. What would be the consequences for this situation? So today I got bored. I wore my old Burger King clothes. I went out to Burger King on Owings Mills. I told them I was store manager. I fired 2 people, suspended 1, and I gave 1 pretty girl a raise. Okay, so there are a lot of potential consequences here. On the criminal side, this is definitely some form of criminal mischief. I'm not licensed in Maryland, so I don't really know what their criminal statutes say, but certainly you're not authorized just to walk into any store, claim you're a manager, and then fire people. And also from the civil side, there definitely could be a private cause of action as well. There's definitely some form of business interruption because Burger King is going to lose money because, you know, their staff was fired, and also they increased the pay of somebody who actually probably deserved a raise because most fast food workers deserve a raise. But regardless, they increased their costs, they let go of people. You could get sued. You could get sued. But is this funny? Yes. What are you in for? Murder. How about you? Dressed up like a Burger King manager and fired a couple people. I think that's hardcore. Just wow. Twitter universe. My friend did a drug test for a part-time job at a local school district. When she got her results, she found out that the district also did a pregnancy test. Besides ethical issues, this seems like it would be a legal red flag given she wasn't told this would be done. Absolutely, this is a red flag because an employer cannot make hiring decisions based on whether or not a woman will get pregnant or is trying to get pregnant, or is pregnant. And it is circumstantial evidence that the school district was looking for that information, because why else would you include that on the drug test that you're asking your applicants to submit? So that is absolutely a case, and she should consult a local lawyer. Could this hypothetically work? Remember, when you bury a body, cover it. With endangered plants, so it's illegal to dig up. Follow me for more gardening tips. Ma'am, we've got some reports that you have buried a dead body in your garden. It doesn't matter if I did or if I didn't. You can't do because put plants over it. Yeah, okay, that's not how this works. We're gonna dig it up, and you're going to jail. But yeah, look, in all seriousness, if the police had a fairly reasonable tip that there is a body in a garden, and even if it was covered by endangered plants, they would still dig it up. Because a principle of the law is the law favors humans over property or anything else. Plants can be property, but humans over everything else, okay? So don't listen to her for gardening advice. Listen to me for gardening advice. Don't listen to me for gardening advice. I don't know what I'm doing. Case or no case, he definitely stole her Christmas. Mother pays 85 pounds for a Grinch visit, only for an entertainer to wreck her home, smash her tree decorations, and pour juice all over her son. On one hand, this is exactly what she asked for. She wanted a Grinch to come in. This is what the Grinch does. He destroys things and he ruins Christmas. On the other hand, would a reasonable person assume that if you're paying for a Grinch visit from an actor, are they actually going to do this? And I would argue, no. You just want somebody to show up in a green costume and say some funny things and make your kid laugh and then leave, not actually destroy your home and pour juice on your kid.
Did you hire the Grinch to steal your Christmas? And then he actually stole your Christmas? 855 Nick wins. Nick Rekieta is the lawyer for you. I cannot emphasize this enough. He is a specialist in this area.
How to baby-proof a house. My sister is visiting this weekend with her new baby. Make sure the house is baby-proof.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
Attorney Tom in a nutshell. Is there a case here, Tom? Some nonsense meme I'm run. It depends. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Memes. Is this even legal? New employee tip distribution. All new employees will start receiving tips after 2 months of employment. You will then receive $75 cut of our tips. Your cut from the tips will increase by $25 each month after 6 months of employment is reached. You will begin receiving full benefits of other long-time employees. No! This is totally illegal. They are going to get sued. They're gonna get sued. This is an employment wage violation. If any of y'all's employers try to do this, contact your local employment lawyer immediately. Proof that Tom is 6 foot tall. Tom Kirker. There you go. Okay, disclosure, I don't know who this is, so if it's somebody who's a weirdo,
We gotta do our playful banter again.
Jack Nation, then I retract my correlation to him. He looks like, I think he's a hockey player, because he's a center, 6 foot, 190 pounds. I don't know if this is funny or not. Ooh. But regardless, this is not true at all, because I am 6'1". 6'1", not 6 foot.
6'1".
No parking for parking spaces if you don't want people to see if an egg will really cook a car. And by the way, an egg totally will cook on a car, at least in Texas, in the summertime. But yeah, this totally pisses me off. I hate people who park in 2 spots, let alone 4 spots. Like, dude, congrats, your entry-level Mercedes is not that big of a deal. Should people have egged your car? No. But you're kind of a I think we've reacted to this one before, but 69. Nice. I'm a fucking lawyer. Attorney Tom is standing on his microphone. This is slander. That's just a bad angle. This is defamation. This was doctored. This is not true. 6'1". 4'1"? Where are all these coming from? I feel like I'm getting barraged with the short memes now. 2 words for you, not smart people. Camera angle. Perspective. I guess that's 3 words. Hey Tom, they made a safer motorcycle. If by safer you mean even more of a death trap, do not ride this thing. Do not ride a regular motorcycle. Do not ride a unicycle motorcycle either. Please, put me out of business. I don't want to keep representing people who get injured in motorcycle accidents. Do not ride motorcycles. Certainly do not ride a unicycle motorcycle. Please. Is the judge in the wrong?
We're not playing chess. I mean, will you please take the jury back in? Thank you. All right, go ahead and bring your records. 2B, Nicholas Cruz Henderson is the 1 record. Well, let me just stop. Steve, are you gonna have anything ready for today?
So what I'm looking for, what's really important for me if a judge is going to lash out, is where is the jury? Now, the judge said about 30 seconds ago, asked the bailiff to take the jury back. So I don't know if the jury is still in the room, but it is definitely inappropriate if the judge starts reprimanding the lawyers while the jury is present. Well, it just depends on the circumstance, but in this circumstance, likely it is. So let's just see where this goes.
We're waiting for 40 more witnesses.
I just want to say, this is the most uncalled for, unprofessional way to try the case. You all knew about this, and even if you didn't make your decision till this morning, to have 22 people plus all of this staff and every attorney march into court, be waiting as if it's some kind of game. Now I have to send them home. The state's not ready. They're not going to have a witness ready. We have another day wasted. I honestly, I have never experienced a level of unprofessionalism in my career. It's unbelievable.
So, Judge, you had pretrial matters. You asked us to be here at 9:15. We were here at 9:15 to discuss pretrial matters. I have been practicing in this county for 2 years.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
Well,
it.
Judge, you're insulting me on the record in front of my client, and I believe that I should be able to
Okay,
do that.
you can do that later. You can make your record later, but you've been insulting me the entire trial. So, blatantly, taking your headphones off, arguing with me, storming out, coming late intentionally if you don't like my rulings. So, quite frankly, this has been long overdue. So please be seated. You can receive the evidence. I will receive the evidence, and then you can put whatever you want on the record.
So this is actually a very interesting dynamic, because if y'all have ever been in trial, which I assume most of y'all haven't, things build up. So this trial has been going on for a very long time, and clearly the judge and the lawyer harbor some frustrations with each other. Now, is it necessarily appropriate to put that on the record? That's debatable. But more importantly, if you are the lawyer, especially a criminal defense lawyer, you have to put on your case the best you can, even if it's inconvenient for other people. So what I saw was the judge was getting upset because they had 22 people, if I understood that correct. So it's just a logistical nightmare from getting witnesses, making sure witnesses are there. Maybe the witnesses need to be subpoenaed to be at the trial, and it is just a total frustrating experience for the court. But if you're defense counsel, screw other people's convenience. This is your client's livelihood, and you kind of have to do that. Again, I really don't have enough information to make a determination one way or the other. To me, these things are going to happen just so long as they happen outside the presence of the jury and they don't unduly prejudice the jury. I'm not necessarily offended by either party's actions, because the reality is, in trial, tempers do run high, and if you can't handle that, then you're probably in the wrong career. You probably shouldn't be a trial lawyer. But both of these lawyers seem very competent. At the end of the day, if you haven't been yelled at by a judge before, you're probably not pushing hard enough. So it depends. Wow, I just said a whole lot of nothing. Can this fundraiser pay for all the lawsuits? I doubt it. Hedgehog legend. So you have Batman, Michael Jordan. Don't know who this is. Mario, Phineas and Ferb, Scooby-Doo, Skywalker, Pikachu, Star Wars, Snoopy. So you're basically gonna get sued by every mega media powerhouse there is. No. You're walking a fine line here. And no, even if you were in the right, which you're probably not, the legal fees to defend this would be astronomical. Neighbor having a dead tree cut down, contractor made a little mistake. Oh my God, thank goodness nobody was in the car. This is exactly why I say, make sure your contractors are licensed, bonded, and insured, because this kind of stuff happens all the time. Oh yeah, that's it for today's video. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney.
Very nice. Get the weapon.
Attorney Tom.
Let's go blow some stuff up.
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. Time for another episode of It Depends, where I react to the greatest subreddit on the internet, r/Attorney Tom. As always, I'm saving the most upvoted Reddit post for the end, and more importantly, that Reddit post is going to be going on a billboard truck. So stick around.
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys.
Welcome to Space Industries. Enjoy.
Tom, would this work in a court of law? Dead men tell no tales. Wrong, Your Honor. As a necromancer, I literally summon my first witness, the victim. The answer to your question is inside the knowledge hammer. I actually got really close to hitting the camera on that one. Does this count as murder? I'll never understand why law firms need to put a picture of their ostentatious buildings on marketing material. It's like showing off cars they don't know how to actually drive. Probably just old virtue signaling, but come on, it's 2021. Y'all have a real budget. No one cares about your bricks. We want your brains. That is the Harris County Courthouse, but okay. Some context for anybody who doesn't know what happened. I posted a photo of a jury verdict Kirker Garcia obtained. It included a picture of the courthouse where the trial was located. This comment was left, and I wasn't having it. The only thing I regret is I should have put, that is the Harris County Courthouse, but okay, period, plus ratio. And yes, in case you're wondering, this person did delete their comment after being murdered. I regret nothing. Spooky lawsuit, trick or yeet. I shout to the children when they open the door. Yeet, one of them says confusedly. I shrug, yeet it is. I throw the child. Absolutely, that would be assault and or battery. You would definitely get sued if you hurt a child by yeeting them.
Here, you want some? This bitch empty.
Let's say someone enters this establishment completely nude. Would they get arrested for public indecency even though they are technically accepting the terms of not wanting to wear a mask? You can choose to not wear a mask, then you must also remove all other clothes. It's all or nothing. It's about choices. Thank you, the management. Your terms are accepted. That's a good question. This is actually an interesting hypothetical. Technically, the business is basically daring you to walk in naked. You could make an argument that a reasonable person would see this sign and say, okay, they're just being facetious, they're just being sarcastic, they're trying to make a statement, and they don't actually mean they want you to get naked. Also, on top of that, it's not just that private building. If you walk into the store naked, presumably you had to walk into that store through some form of public area, which of course exposes you quite literally and metaphorically to liability. But I want to know what you think. Let me know if a naked person walked into this store with this sign. If you were on the jury, what do? Do you acquit or do you convict for public indecency? Let me know down below in the comments. If the suspect is permanently disabled due to the action of the grandpa, can the suspect sue?
Caught on video, a great grandpa trips an armed suspect and cops.
Police, get out, grab!
Dramatic body camera footage shows police chasing the suspect outside a library in Columbus, Ohio.
God! God!
Just then, a quick-thinking grandfather with a cane literally steps in to trip the man.
Hell yeah. Y'all, if you're fleeing from the police, it is foreseeable and reasonable that force is going to be used against you. We don't even need to get into the conversation of was it the justified use of deadly force, because this was clearly not deadly force, and the guy had a firearm. So we don't even need to go there about a justified use of force. Here, the grandpa stepped in, saved the day, tripped the guy up. Definitely not a cause of action here. There's definitely a case here, right? Hungry photographer deletes all photos and leaves after being denied food at a wedding. So I actually know a little bit more because I read an article about this instance, and it's very, very interesting. So basically, the photographer was a friend of a friend. It was a last minute deal. They were paid very little. They kind of did it as a favor. They went to the wedding. They were taking pictures at the wedding. The bride and groom literally wouldn't let them eat. So they deleted all the photos and left. Now, there are some cases involving wedding photographers that include large sums of money because those photos are very important, and if they get lost or skewed or deleted, that is a memory that will permanently be erased from the family. I mean, this case has knowledge hammer written all over it. So, is it reasonable to use lethal force if someone tries to hurt or steal my dog? If you're willing to shoot someone who's trying to steal your dog, it means you value your dog more than someone's life. Me.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Bear with me on this conversation, people. Bear with me on this conversation. Remember, in order to use lethal force, a justified use of lethal force, you need an objective and subjective fear of imminent grievous bodily harm to your life or to somebody else's life. It does not extend to your dog. Now, obviously, the natural extent of that is if somebody's breaking into your house and trying to steal your dog, you don't know when they're gonna stop. They go get your dog, then they come back and hurt you. You could definitely make the claim that in that situation, because you don't know, things are happening quick, you don't know what's going on, it's probably justified use of force. Now, let's paint the hypothetical situation, the crazy hypothetical situation where you are 100% sure that nobody's life is in harm's way, except for the dogs. And I know I'm going to get a lot of keyboard warrior comments for this, but that is probably not justified use of lethal force, meaning there could be consequences for doing that. Now, if you're on a jury, and what is a jury going to think about using lethal force to protect your dog? If there are a lot of dog lovers on the jury, they might look the other way. Always depends. But hypothetically, that could create some legal liabilities. Don't hate me. Don't shoot the messenger. I hate to be this person, but I'm pretty tired of people using my circular driveway as a pull-through turnaround, so much so that I posted a sign at the end of my driveway. Apparently that isn't enough. That said, I just put 2 of these in my Amazon cart. They will be here on Monday. Things will work out the way they work out. May the odds be ever in your favor. Y'all, this is probably justified. I mean, the cars are trespassing on their land. They are driving on a driveway that they have no permission to be on. The tire spikes are non-lethal. They are just annoying. They're gonna pop your tires. They're gonna cause a few $100s worth of damage, but they got popped because you were somewhere that you weren't supposed to be anyway. Now, with that said, I'm not completely sure. It's gonna depend on the state. It's gonna depend on the county. It's gonna depend on the homeowners association. There could very well be some laws that prohibit those kind of things locally. And even if somebody was trespassing, there could potentially be some liability, but I could definitely see a situation where it's okay. But as always, it depends. Name of the show, it depends.
Most dangerous knife in the world. Just press this button. It sends CO2 out the top. Let's go blow some stuff up. Just
Thank you.
stab
Please, Mrs.
whatever.
Cat.
Boom.
Oh my. Oh,
My exes better watch out.
damn. So stabbing somebody in general is going to be lethal force. So the analysis doesn't really change just because you're stabbing them with a CO2 injecting knife. Now, that knife can clearly do more damage, so that might cause some greater injuries, which then obviously expose the stabber to more liabilities. And then, you know, of course, I don't have any idea if a knife like that is even legal to begin with, which could create some more liabilities. But I'm staying away from Granny. I'm taking my knowledge hammer and I'm just backing up from Granny. Backing up! What could come out of this if the sack was full of rocks or something heavy? A huge lawsuit. All right, y'all, now it's time for the most upvoted post on r/Attorney Tom for the week. This post will go on the LED billboard truck starting tomorrow, and I'll film evidence of it for next week's episode. Drum roll, please. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys. Devin, Legal Eagle. I don't know how to respond. Y'all are mean. Devin, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna have to text you a picture of your face on an LED billboard truck that's driving around town. You know what? I'm gonna knowledge hammer myself because I probably should have seen this coming. I would expect nothing less from this subreddit. All right, y'all, that's it for today's video. Make sure you leave any comments, questions, concerns down below. Go to r/Attorney Tom if you want to make a Reddit post. The most upvoted post of the week will get on the billboard truck the following week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. This was the first week, so obviously I couldn't show you the evidence, but this is a new thing that we're starting. So join the subreddit. It's a lot of fun. I ask that you consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. We just passed 447,000 subscribers. Absolutely crazy. My goal is always to make content worthy of your time. I hope you had fun today. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Tom.
Lawyer reacts to stupid people doing stupid things on stupid TikTok. Let's jump right into it. Yeet. The poor staff, they're gonna walk in there and think somebody's dead. Why are you wearing skates in a bathroom? You know, if this person got hurt and wanted to sue the facility, I would probably tell her, well, you assume the risk by going to the restroom in roller skates. I'm gonna take a wild guess that I know what's gonna happen. And before we even get there, no, he obviously doesn't have a case. He's assuming the risk by being a total dumbass. Right on the shin. Fun fact, not fun. Actually, it was the exact opposite of fun. I broke my shin when I was like 10 years old. Shattered it. Not fun. What the hell is that? What? A water spout? What the hell's a water spout?
Water spout, a funnel-shaped or tubular column of rotating cloud-filled wind, usually extending from the underside of a cumulus or cumulonimbus cloud down to a cloud spray, toured up by the whirling winds from the surface of an ocean or lake.
Knowledge.
Let's just say this chair or this umbrella or whatever the hell this is goes flying and hits somebody and they get injured. Well, if this is a fairly common occurrence, it doesn't even need to be common. So long as it's foreseeable, this premises owner has a duty to protect against foreseeable things such as a water spout. Again, I don't know what a water spout is, but you get the point. Oh! He's okay. He's moving. You know, this is actually a pretty interesting hypothetical because I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this guy was too heavy. He's clearly too heavy to be riding this thing. This is a thing for children, not for a grown adult. So the issue is there some sort of assumption of the risk? Can he make a personal injury case out of this, assuming he was injured? And the answer is it depends, because on one hand, you know, he's using it incorrectly, but on the other hand, did the premises owner stop him? Was there any sort of protection saying, hey, adults shouldn't be riding this, so get off?
I was actually just informed that Old Spice is in a lawsuit for $5 million because they are chemically burning people with their deodorant. Well, I'm just here to say it's true. It's true.
Oh! Potential products case. That guy should call his local lawyer. You're looking for a products defect lawyer. Products defect lawyer. Give him or her a call.
This will see you in court.
Done it! Ooh. You know, as somebody who is very pro-warm, as I've said many times on this channel, I hate the snow. That's why I live in Texas. Never want to see the snow again. But with that said, I do know that there is a duty of the mountain owners, if you're on a manicured skiing trail, to do some avalanche prevention. You know, if you go skiing, you often see like they detonate TNT on the morning, or you know, something like that. But this looks like backcountry, and that's really what this case is going to depend on. Where are they? If they're skiing back hills, backcountry, well, that's just wild terrain. You're pretty much just assuming the risk yourself. But if you're on a manicured skiing trail, then maybe whoever owns the mountain has some sort of duty to prevent these situations from happening. How? How do you end up in a tree? This fake. Fake. Hey, put like the tinfoil hat on me. Conspiracy theory, Tom. This is fake. Easy. They did it for the views. He's okay. He's okay. Simba almost got him, but he walked away. Simba almost got him. Is this a case? Yes! I totally think that would be a case. If this guy got injured, whoever is operating the boat or the company, why were they bringing it so close to the audience? There has to be a Lion King joke in here somewhere. I don't know. Insert some generic Lion King joke. Hakuna Matata, or I don't know. He's okay. He's okay. Oh! Damn. So clearly the batter did not intend to do this. It just happened in the course and scope of the game. And generally there are risks of getting hit with bats and balls when you play softball or baseball. Now you could make an argument that because the play had stopped, this was clearly negligent on behalf of the batter for taking the swing, but then you have to look at customs. I think a lot of people do this. They take practice swings, especially, you know, in that general area. Probably nothing the catcher can recover from. Just got to take that one, put some ice on it, and move on.
Hi!
That's pretty cute. I have nothing to comment. Next video.
Oh my God!
I just want you to listen to me.
What? I'm not gonna. Nobody's gonna listen to anybody who's willing to do that. All right, let's watch that one more time.
Oh my God!
I just want you to listen to me.
What is the logic behind that? Put yourself in this lady's position. Somebody did that in front of you. Are you then going to listen to that person? No, you're gonna run as far away as possible.
Those two just hit. That one just hit. Oh, got another one active. Oh, just missing him now. Oh. We got more. We got more. We got more.
Absolutely, those are cases. I can't tell if there's ice on the road. It looks like there's ice, or the roads are definitely wet. This is actually fairly common when people are cresting over hills or ramps like that, and traffic is slowed. It's really hard to stop, especially downhill, especially when there's water or ice on the road. But as a driver, you know that this is foreseeable. You need to be able to expect this, so you can't be barreling over a ramp. That's just so freaking scary. You know, as many of y'all know, I'm a catastrophic personal injury lawyer. I only focus on catastrophic injury cases. I often get a comment like, okay, how can you be a catastrophic injury lawyer? There don't seem to be that many catastrophic injuries. You would be surprised. I wish that wasn't the case because I could easily do a million other things. Shit, I'll just be a YouTuber content creator. The world is scary, y'all. The world is scary. They did not just do that. No! I was waiting for the carnival accident. Actually, never get on those damn carnival rides. They are death traps. They're put up and put down in like a day.